Englishman in New York by Sting is one of my favourite tunes to turn up loud and sing along to. It makes for an awesome acoustic guitar arrangement. We have a driving thumb and staccato finger picking pattern for the verse and chorus, in which we have 3 chords. The middle section is a little bit more chordy, but we'll make it through. The 3 chords we're looking at for the verse and chorus today are E minor 7, A, and B minor. Now I'm using a bar chord here, but if you want to use a slightly easier version, maybe you don't have your bar chord yet, we can use this one for this song here, and that sounds absolutely lovely. We'll start off with a foundational picking pattern for the verse and chorus, and then move on to the stylistic element of it to give it the personality it has in the song. Starting with the E minor 7, on our picking hand we have our thumb on the E string and our index, middle and ring fingers on the D, G and B strings. We play our thumb first and then we play our fingers all at the same time. We count this 1 and 2 and. We move to the A chord, move our thumb on our picking hand down a string to the A, keep our other fingers on the strings they were previously, and now we count 3 and 4 and. We move to the B minor, keep our fingers on our picking hand on exactly the same strings, and we count 1 and 2 and 3 and. Then we move back to the A chord and play 4 and. So if I do that all in one go, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. A little bit quicker as in the song. Now to enhance the rhythm and make it sound similar to the recording, we have the thumb being our driving force, our steps, our walking pace that is forging ahead. On the beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the beat in between on the and beats, we have the fingers playing the note but then immediately mute them with this part of your hand. So we want to stop the strings from ringing out here. So we do that straight away. So when we combine the two, we get that real punchy stepping force. So I would say practice that on one chord to start off with to get your time in, get used to the feel of it, and then move on to your next chord and practice that. Putting these chords together, this takes care of all the verses and all the choruses. Don't drink coffee, I take tea, my dear. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. Moving on to the bridge now and introducing a few more chords. Some of these chords will be familiar. We start with a D, then we go to an A, we go to a B minor, of which you can use the previous alternative. We then go to an F sharp. If you don't have this one, play this one here. We go to a G, back to an A. We go to a spicy A sharp diminished, and then back to the B minor again. We play this with the same picking emphasis as the verse and chorus, but we're going to count it differently. On this section of the song, we're not going to mute the strings anymore. We're going to let them ring out in between the chords to give the song a little bit of textural difference. I'll play this slowly through from the D, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. So now we have all the main parts to the song. Structurally, here's what we need to do to put it together. So we begin with the intro. The intro has 4 times round the picking pattern. So 1 times round the picking pattern is this. We play that 4 times, that gives us our intro. Verse 1 plays it 4 times, verse 2 plays it 4 times, the chorus plays it 4 times, we then have another verse that plays it 4 times, the chorus again plays it 4 times, we then have the bridge. The bridge we've just played previously, we played that in its entirety, so play that as we did it. We're followed then by a saxophone solo which uses the verse and chorus chords. If you were doing this acoustically, you would miss that out anyway, unless you wanted to do some improvisation or play along with somebody else. Then we're into the next verse, which is 4 times round the picking pattern, and the final verse is 4 times round the picking pattern, but actually there's an extra 2 times round where we blend the final verse into the chorus, and the chorus plays round and round to end. Once you have this chord sequence and picking pattern sorted, I would suggest aiming towards playing along to the song. It will really help to build your sense of timing and rhythm, and also help you to hear how the vocal rhythm works with the chord rhythm. This tutorial here talks you through Wicked Game by Chris Isaak. We've got 3 chords and 2 strumming patterns. Awesome song. See you next time.